have a nice plush wedding with my wife. I get to bring my wife and kids to class, and I get to wear a luxurious garment. I get to stand out there and make a scene. That's pretty much what they're focused on, man.
And my wife is happy.
Right.
And my wife is happy. That's some worldly shit. Your wife ain't supposed to be happy just like you ain't supposed to be happy on this side. She ain't supposed to be happy on this side. Right. She should be happy with you giving her an opportunity or her getting an opportunity from the Most High to have salvation. That's where the only happiness should be at, as far as your wife being happy. And then no, y'all personal alone time or whatever. But as far as the things that go on in this life, she ain't supposed to be at no classes. She's supposed to be her ass at home, and you teaching her one-on-one. That's what's supposed to be happening. Maybe your son can go to a class when he hits a certain age, but before that, nah, man. Yeah. Your daughter and your wife, they need to be learning at home.
That's right. And if I may say this, man, about the marriages, man, we ain't saying that of course, getting married, that's, what we can do. That's lawful. We supposed to marry, but we ain't in the time for big plush weddings. The shit that y'all promoting, we ain't in the time of that right now, man. We in the time of prophecy, man. Shit is going down, man. America is crumbling down before our eyes. Right. We ain't in the time to be trying to parade our women and walk aisles and play music on turntables, man. Right. This ain't that time right now, man. Your class looks like the beginning scene from Soul Food and shit. We ain't in that time right now, yo.
We're not even like, how come we see weddings but we don't see bar mitzvahs? But I don't see y'all doing the bar mitzvah thing. Not to say that you should be doing that outly like that, but still, that would make more sense than these old glorious ass weddings. Your son coming of age to come into this truth. Hey,
you're promoting the ways of the world with this, man. You're giving them that image. Like, let me get this quick scripture real quick out. It's 1 Corinthians 7 and 32. It says, "But I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belongeth to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife." So a lot of you guys, y'all just, you care for the world because you got to please this woman. All right? Your focus is supposed to be on the Lord, man, and getting his truth out. That's it.
And if you think you're doing that wholeheartedly and sincerely, then you're in the wrong place to be doing it, because your works aren't showing like that. Mm-hmm. If you really are sincere, y'all got to come up out of them other groups. And we're not just trying to hoard people onto Great Millstone. We're trying to get people onto the true doctrine of the Heavenly Father, of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua. Name and all. Right.
Go ahead and get that, bro.
And Second Ezra, right? Okay. This is Second Ezra chapter 7. I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, "And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. Mm-hmm. But put in the case the entrance were narrow and like a river, who then could go into the sea and look upon it and to rule it, if he went not through the narrow? How could he come into the broad? There's another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things."
Talking about the kingdom.
Yep. Go ahead. "And the entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. Yep. And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once."
Yep. So that lets you know that it's gonna be so difficult that this path, only one man at a time can even walk through that narrow passage, man. It's gonna be that's why the scriptures say to be a soldier, man, to be solo, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, you gonna walk in this narrow and difficult path, man. You really gonna stand alone, man. And that's the difference between Great Millstone and the rest of these groups. GMS, we stand alone, man. All right, we stand firm.
Verse 9, it says, if the city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? Jump down to verse 12. It says, then were the entrances of the world made narrow, talking about ancient world with Adam, made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are they are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. For the entrances of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. If they then that live labor not to enter into straight and vain things, that's still STRAIT, straight, and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them. Yep. And that's just to say, the same thing we were saying in Matthew, the 7th chapter. If you aren't prepared to go through this difficult way, and we can't make Jake believe or come into it and not tell him, like, look, it's going to be difficult when you come into this thing. You prepare yourself. If you prepare yourself for that difficult way, for temptation when you come to serve the Lord, you know. We don't have to get that, but just to roughly paraphrase it, they must know that this is what's supposed to come with this life, not cookouts and barbecues and glorious weddings and beautiful garments. And if you pay your money to get the camp starter kit, no, it's all the difficult things that come with your life that's supposed to build you up in this thing, you know, and your experiences from that is what builds you up and gaining this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of these scriptures. Not what I look like because I'm tall and I got a real thick beard. And, you know, and I got the deep purple with the armbands with it, you know, and I done reached a whole nother level where I got the you know, the special little garment with the little tassel and the what's that, the gird about the girdle. I got all that. So yeah, I'm a high ranking. That ain't what this is about. You can't, in Great Millstone, you can't really tell which man is, you know, what level a man is on unless you know that man. And you know and you understand what that man, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding that man has, and that's not worn on his garment, that's right. You know, or numbered in his gray hairs. That was it for me, bro.
I looked up the definition for the word broad, and one of the definitions it says spacious, and when you look up spacious, it says especially of a room or building having ample space, roomy, airy, sizable, generous, large.
From Broadway?
Yeah, from Broadway. Big, vast, immense, extensive, expansive, all right? Open. You leave this truth open to any and everybody through the avenues that you putting out there, man. Rap is heavy amongst Jake, man. And not to say that, you know, we don't like hip-hop or rap. We listen to it. Some brothers might, you know, freestyle, whatever, but we do that amongst ourselves, man. Right. We ain't using that as a way to get other men of Israel to come in. That's not the way we supposed to compel Jake, man. We compel them to come in by way of sowing the seed, man, pushing the word. Okay. The word commodious, right? It means especially a furniture or a building, roomy and comfortable. And that's exactly what y'all doing, man. Yep. Especially you, the IUIC, man. You big, you living big and comfortably, man. And your congregation is comfortable.
The numbers of y'all camps are comfortable. The color that y'all share with them garments is comfortable. The cookouts and stuff is comfortable. The hip hop stuff is comfortable to Jake seeing it because they can relate to that. And you thinking that's gonna help them? No, you need to help Jake get away from that stuff. Because a lot of times Jake that's listening to y'all is his own world star and listen to Rick Ross and whoever the hell else drop demonic vibration on him also. You know, so do you want that type of demonic vibration coming into your congregation? Well, the real men of the Lord wouldn't want that. They're going to have to spot that and try to get that leaven up out.
That's right. Yeah, that was it on that. Oh, it says another the adjective convenient. You know,
Yeah, I seen it.
the convenient way to get in, right?
And the
You know,
straight gate is not convenient. It's not supposed to be convenient. It's supposed to be difficult that's why I say when tribulation rise, like it says in Matthew the 13th chapter, when tribulation rise because of this word, the weak ones are gonna fall out, but them other ones is gonna buckle down and take it and work through it and bear that cross.
you same camps that that got a problem with teaching the word year round. Y'all make excuses for the cold. Y'all the example of you convenient Israelites. Well, when you look up, when you go into that in Timothy where it says preach the word in season, out of season, what that really means is preach the word whether it's convenient or not convenient for you. Okay? Whether it's convenient time or whether it's not convenient. Going out in the cold, yeah, it's not convenient, but you still supposed to push that word, man. You're still responsible. Okay? So that's another way to show that you guys are promoting a wide and broad way, man. All right? So we're going to end off on that. Hopefully brothers is edified. All right? With that, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to you sincere Akim out there laboring in truth and sincerity. Okay? And with that, we say shalom.